After becoming the first nation to land a spacecraft in the southern polar region of the moon, India is going for the sun. So on the one hand, we have resilience, hard work and brilliance of Indians, and on the other hand, we have so many people in the West and elsewhere who are full of jealousy and hatred just because a formerly colonized nation is gradually emerging as a superpower. To start with, take a look at this. Regarding ISRO's recent achievements, on a Chinese state-affiliated media outlet's website, an article has been published that mentions that Chinese experts expressed their sincere congratulations to India. As mentioned here, India and China are both emerging economies and member states of BRICS and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and there is vast room for cooperation between the two sides. But then, within the same article, it seems that the author is trying to remind India that China is far more advanced in various aspects. As you can see here, the author even highlights the limited capacity of ISRO's launch vehicles, while claiming that the engine that China used is also far more advanced. The article also mentions that China's lunar rover is much bigger, and that India's Pragyan cannot withstand the lunar nights and has a lifespan of only one lunar day. So one can observe that the article clearly reflects the mentality that is present among many in China. Instead of open-heartedly admiring Indians for achieving something that no other country could, they are trying to remind others that Chinese are still ahead of Indians in some departments. I mean, it is quite obvious that all the top space agencies around the world may have some unique features, abilities or achievements. And of course, no country, including China, is invincible. When will China learn that? But what ISRO has achieved with its limited resources and low budget is second to none. On the other hand, quite often, Russian media handles things in a unique way. Surya Namaskar is in the headline of this article that talks about India's daring space mission Aditya-L1. The article explains how India's mission can stop the threat emanating from the sun. It also mentions that India's Aditya-L1 will send back 1,440 images a day to predict solar flares, coronal mass ejections and geomagnetic storms. Meanwhile, in the UK, it seems that Paula London, who posted "India fakes moon landing," hasn't fully recovered yet. Several hours after I posted the video highlighting how she was mocking Indians for their English-speaking ability, she was seen trolling a Z News anchor from India. I mean, read what she has posted here. Why do these people seem so jealous of India and ISRO? And it is our misfortune that people like Paula and Patrick, with their twisted mentality, are able to influence many in the UK. And guess what? In the UK, GB News is giving them a solid platform to spread their venom. As far as the European Space Agency is concerned, it has been quite vocal when it comes to boasting about its collaboration with ISRO. Just the way it was done for Chandrayaan-3, for Aditya-L1, it also has a dedicated page on its official website that explains how the European Space Agency is supporting ISRO's Aditya-L1 solar mission. So how is ESA supporting Aditya-L1? Well, as explained here, ESA is supporting Aditya-L1 in two ways. The agency is providing deep space communication services to the mission, and last year, ESA assisted ISRO with the validation of important new flight dynamics software. And as shown here, the journey is quite long, as ISRO's spacecraft will reach L1 approximately 100 days after launch. As far as India's Chandrayaan-3 is concerned, according to the European Foundation for South Asian Studies, the real significance of India's lunar achievement lies in the fact that when Neil Armstrong set foot on the moon in July 1969, poverty-stricken India was struggling with the consequences of a cruel and exploitative colonial past, and ISRO had not even been established. Yet, just 50-odd years later, the indomitable spirit, the resilience and the quest for scientific knowledge and technological prowess of the Indian people has got them where very few have dared venture, as far away as the moon. Not only that, it has been observed that Chandrayaan-3's success holds potential significance for India's aspirations of establishing a sustained human presence on the moon. Under the Artemis Accords, ISRO can lay claim to the landing area for mining rights. Yes, you heard that right. On the moon, ISRO can lay claim to the landing area for mining rights. See you again